Alright, y'all know what time it is. So, I'm going to be bringing two rares just to level them up for later on. There's going to be Nezuko and Usopp. Usopp, because we are going to need heirs if we get to Hollow, which maybe. That is a fat maybe. Alright. And Nezuko for the next chapter, which is Tokyo Ghoul, because you kind of need bleed in order to do Tokyo Ghoul with these low level units. So I'm just bringing them with me so I can level them up so I don't have to waste as many XP food, because I don't have tons and tons of XP food like other people do. So yeah, I'll cut the places where I think it's appropriate to. So the new strategy I've essentially come up with is to place down more units at once for better just damage coverage early on, which has started to work out a lot better. I'm starting to do these rounds just a little bit quicker, making this a whole lot easier for me. I focus these Sanjis first every time, you know, the usual. So there's one thing I want to point out. So Usopp, right? I have Godspeed Usopp. And Usopp has very low damage, but his SPA is where he gets really good. Even without Godspeed, he'll have a super low SPA. Like, insanely low SPA. Like, it's kind of absurd how low his SPA actually gets. Like, I'll level him up so you can see how low it gets. Like 2.1, 1.7. It kind of gets, and then he goes to Bamboo Shot, which gives him AoE instead of single target. It's very small AoE, it's like Levi AoE, so it's very tiny. But for Hollow, that's gonna be perfect. Like, look at this. Look at that, look at that. 1.2 times speed with 34 range. He has a lot of range. This is probably the best air rare in the game. Of the two there are. No, there's three. There's Usopp, Krillin, and Uraraka. Uraraka might be better because she has bigger AoE, but I don't want to test it. Mostly because Usopp is funny. You know, God Usopp. Look, even though it's not God Usopp, it's the one that's used in Water 7, but we don't talk about that. So yeah. Alright, so here's the boss. He's probably... I just wanted to see the Usopp's lineup, because I just wanted to see the general, just how Usopp would perform. Everything normally goes fine on the bosses. The bosses aren't normally the hard part. Most of the time. They're mostly not the hard part. Depends on the map. So we switch them all out. Josuke still has that last stun. Maybe go back here. Put the Sanjis. Look at that. Look at the Usopp. Usopp's putting in that work. Kumo don't stand a chance against those Usopps. And a bada bing, bada boom. There we go. That's Act 3. You can do it with Act 3. See if we can do it with Act 4. Alright, this is the one I'm afraid of, because Kizaru is a very, very difficult boss. Because his gimmick, yeah, they're gimmicks. So his gimmick is, essentially, he can teleport. He'll be able to teleport while he's running, basically allowing him to negate damage if he teleports into certain spots. Now what I should have done is gone through this stage and see where he teleports at, because I know he has like guaranteed teleport spots because how fast he goes. But, you know, who needs precaution when you can just throw a bunch of rares at it and pray it works? Me. And I need prep. I don't know why I did this. I'm gonna keep real, I don't know why. But hey, we'll see if it works. Hopefully it does. So yeah, see the same strat, Sanji's, upgrade them, upgrade the Amons, all that yada. Alright. This part I'm afraid of. Okay. So he dashes right at the beginning. Pretty sure he dashes about right at that corner. But right... Okay, never mind. Kizer is kind of a wash. Okay, I was expecting something harder. Okay. I guess Act 3 and 4 can be done. Now we just gotta look at Act 5 and 6. You know, funny YouTuber outro. Like, comment, subscribe, guys. It makes me get my view. You can do whatever you want, honestly. It's fine. Just have yourself a good one.